Welcome to the Snake Pit.
What's up, y'all? Thanks for joining me back to the channel here. Just a little proof of life vid, a little hangout vid, if you will. You want to hang out with me? Let's do this. Grab a cold beverage of your choice, ice water, Dr. Pepper, beer, whatever you want. I will minimize the Corona talk. I promise. Got a few things I have unboxed. I'll give you a sneak peek on. Hoping to get some of this done this weekend type of thing. I do have a long weekend. Of course, it's late Saturday night when I'm filming this. But I am lucky. I'm getting Monday and Tuesday. Getting to take some leave. Yeah, I'm apparently an essential worker, so I'm still going to work Monday through Friday. But I originally had forecasted to have Monday and Tuesday off. My boss still let me have it off, which is great. Kids are home. I plan to do some camping or whatever with them originally. This was part of their spring break. They've been off for like 2 weeks because schools are closed down. Schools are ramping up some online education stuff. Who knows? I'm predicting they are not going back this school year. We'll see how that pans out. But to minimize the COVID talk, I'll just lay it out there right now. There's like 80. At the time of filming this, I think there's like 84 cases in my state, and we are the smallest population in the union, and like 18 or 19 confirmed in my county. Yes, there are some hospitalized, but no deaths. So, what's it like in your area? We are not on lockdown or anything. Just they have advised, they recommended people stay at home as much as possible. So it's that type of thing. Denver and northern Colorado down there, they are on freaking lockdown. They are on shelter in place where they have like a 5 p.m. curfew, that type of thing. I don't know how that's working out for them, but luckily right now, not the case here. All right, enough of that talk. Let me show you. So if you've seen some of my previous vids, I was getting into the GMRS type stuff, the radio stuff. Stick with me. Don't tune out yet. Kind of a little hobby there, but this kind of goes into what we're going through now. You know, stay prepared. Have some means of communication with family, friends, that type of thing. People in your block. You know, you're not going to be able to do this thing on your own. Maybe you can. Maybe you're that Rambo out there, but I don't know. I like to have some options out there. So I did order a bigger antenna for my GMRS radio that I set up in my truck. If you saw that video, this one, all my stuff is Midland at this point, but this one's a Midland 6 decibel gain antenna. And I have a universal, this is actual trunk lip mount cable set here, but it also fits hoods. So I'm thinking I'm going to mount this on my driver's side hood, and it's going to be perfect. I can have that. It's not going to, I mean, my 2003 F-150, it's not really going to kill the looks of it or anything. That's where a lot of people mount a CB antenna anyway. And if I want to go low profile, I went ahead and got this little guy. Check that out. That's pretty cool. 3 decibel gain antenna. And I can actually just take the taller one off, screw this one on, and it's a little bit lower profile. Although it's bigger than I thought it would be. I'm not sure why I thought it would be smaller. It just looks smaller in the pictures, but this one here, a lot of people use, I've seen them using it on like their ATVs, or like on the top of, this would be perfect for like top of like that light bar. If you have a truck with a light bar, mount this up there. That way you don't have something sticking way up, and you're still going to get pretty good transmission and reception with it. So I'm going to be testing this versus this eventually. And I figure, you know, pretty easy. Unscrew this one, put it under the back seat in that cargo place I have there to store it, and then I can put this in for a low profile if I want. Just have fun with it. So that's kind of upcoming, what I have going on. I also was going to test these out. Now I got these actually for Christmas. These are just some Cobra walkie-talkies, up to 16-mile range. Yeah, right. These are some straight up like FRS walkie-talkies, so no license required. But I'd have to look up their FCC rating. I'm thinking these are like freaking half-watt power or something. Really low on them. So I was going to compare these. Still will. I'm going to compare these with my Midland radios that I have. What I like about this though, USB charging, rechargeable batteries, but USB connection there. That's nice. What else did I get? Oh, and I've had this for a few weeks, if not more, on all this Midland stuff here. My lighting's kind of not so good. But for some reason I went ahead and picked up this speaker mic. So yeah, you plug this into your your handheld Midland radios, and works with the FRS and the GMRS radios that I have. I'm thinking, you know, when I'm out there on the mountain with the backpack on, I can have the radio, and then I can have this coming over hooked on to one of the backpack straps if I need to use it. A little easier than having to pull the handheld off my belt loop or something like that type of thing. Plus fun. It'll fit right in my little case here as well for storage. So got that. Oh, what else did I pick up? It's like a show and tell, I guess. One of these. Different one here. Thinking for some deep concealment during these times. It's got pockets on both sides. It's got a place where you can put mags, that type of thing. Deep concealment. So you'd run like a backup, or you could run your primary in here. This thing will hold up to 1911 or more, actually. I've been messing with it a little bit, so I'll do a vid on that. Ultimate and comfortable concealed carry. Now you're going to need some type of snap shirt. It's not going to be a quick draw. That's the thing with that type of shirt, obviously. So if you're not going to outdraw someone that's already drawn on you, I'll just say that. So don't even try it. But it does have its place, either as a backup or if that's the only way you can conceal for your place of business. Maybe if you're not the first person in the line of fire, you can get that firearm out. Also have, I don't know if I want to pick it up. So we're continuing on with the build for the DeLorean, Back to the Future. I have like 3 boxes of kits there. They shorted me on issue number 60. Apparently they're not holding back. If they're back ordered on one, they're going to keep sending stuff, which is bull crap. So they're just getting that money up front. And yeah, I got a ways to go on that build the DeLorean thing, trying to keep up with Joey. So I need to get all that done. What have you been doing? So, oh, puzzles. Man, we've been building some puzzles while the kids have been home. That's fun in the evening and on the weekends. And I actually like to glue them together and frame them up and that type of thing. But that's one of the activities we're doing here at home, and trying to stay out of the public, trying to maintain that social distance as much as possible, but it's hard. I love touching my face. So I'm over here. I'm going to be doing some reloading as well. Ammo starting to get scarce. Powder, primers, that type of thing again. It's like the freaking ammo crisis all over again. Luckily I have some stuff here that I just have. And what do I got in there? I got the 45 ACP dies all set up in my Dillon 550. So I'll probably go ahead and crank out some more of those. Make sure my supply is good. And yeah, I wish I'd bought some other dies. I don't have 9mm. Wish I'd have got that. It's one of those like, yeah, well, I'll get those one of these days. But 9mm has always been so cheap. Now it's like, dang, I wish I had the freaking dies. Keep all your brass if you can, even if you don't reload. If you're at a range or whatever and you're able to keep your brass, keep it, because you might get into reloading, that type of thing, and save that brass. Save that brass. You will need it. Alright, that's it. How's everything going in your area? Let me know in the comments down below. Just want to check in with you. And I've been missing you guys and gals out there, so stay frosty. Ooh, waterworks. Boom.